Okay, Gerald back. I promise this should be the last video. I can't make them too long. They're just really hard to upload. So on this one, the last video we talked about your rotator, and so you've created the rotator, which has your members all-in-one profits affiliate links in here. Now we want to you have to track it. So you have to do a little bit of work here because you're going to be tracking how many hits they get uh, from this rotator link right here. And again, you're asking for 1,000 a week. So what you do once you've created your rotator, you you'll want to grab whoops you'll want to grab that code that link. Just go ahead and copy it. Then you come over to tracker. And this is where you're going to add your tracking. And so what you do is you simply hold on a second. Sorry about that. I had a call come in. Anyway, we were talking about the tracker. So once you've grabbed that on your rotator, if I'll just kind of refresh this a little bit. You're going to grab that rotator link right there. And you're going to copy that. And you're going to come back over to tracker. And you're going to, at this point, what you do is for every person that you add into your rotator, you're going to use the same URL. It's that rotator URL, and that's the same one that you'll use every single time. And then what you do is you simply hit add URL. Okay, so let's see. I really don't want to add this, but once you hit add URL, it then creates. Actually, I'll go ahead and do it. I think we'll be all right. And you hit add URL. And what it does is it creates, this is their unique URL. So this is the one you want to send to your new affiliate that has just joined your team. This is linked to the rotator because we use that rotator link to create this tracking here. So all you do is simply copy that. And let's see, that was 9RB. So let's go back over. Let's go back. I'm just going to get rid of that. 9RB. And we'll just delete that. Just delete. So once we've got their unique URL, we have to be able to, you want to be somewhat organized because it doesn't have their name attached to the tracking URL. But again, this becomes their unique URL. So if you come back to the pages, you'll notice here at the top, I have right here new member emails to be sent. And you'll want to go ahead and open those and download them and save them. And this is what you have right here. So the first one is really just kind of a follow-up email. Sometimes people will just contact you that hasn't really opted in, and this is what you can send them. Again, you'll notice I've got here, you'll want to put in your rotator link. Don't leave mine in there. Now the second email, which is the one you're going to be using mostly, it basically has the subject line and then it has what steps they need to take. So you'll notice it says here is your unique URL. And what you do is you just paste that in. That becomes their URL. And it says here, the link is unique to you and needs to be used on all your team marketing efforts. If they don't use that link, it won't track. And so you don't know how many hits they're getting. So it's very important that they use that code, that URL. And then you can have your information down here. You want to change that. I think I have the Team Honest site on here. I can't remember. Yeah, right. Oh, this is a link that you'll want to leave on there too. This sends them to the Team Honest website for the team. Again, they're already a member, so you can send them over there for their training. Like this training that you have right now, you can simply send them to that, uh, and they can learn how to build their own affiliate page, their affiliate system, a personal website, whatever the case may be. But this is a link to the training on, and it shows them how to get hits to their website. And I think that's about it on that. So basically, what happens is you'll get an email similar to this one. And I talked about adding their affiliate URL. So you'll respond with this email number too, with their unique URL in it. So now they've got their URL right there. And you've instructed them to use that in all their marketing. So once that's done, let's see here. We've got it in here. And then what this does is this will show all the stats. And so if you click show stats, it'll show how many hits that they've got. Um, this is showing 3 hits. And again, you want to reset this at each week. So if you started like on a Tuesday, that first week, I wouldn't get too concerned if they fall under the 1,000. They just got started. But if they have a full week, you'll want to let them know that if they're short, they've got to get it bumped up. And then what it is at the end of each week on Sundays, I usually do it Sunday night. I get with everybody. I send them an email and I tell them, hey, this is how many hits you got for the team. If you had any signups, if you made any changes, those type of things. And at that point, you'll want to reset. You just hit reset. And then we just reset their hits back to 0. So I usually do that Monday mornings, which happens to be Monday morning. So you can just hit reset on all these because you want to start fresh for the week. So usually Sunday nights, I'll communicate with my team on anybody that's involved in the team. This is how many hits you got. This is how many changes we did. This is how many opt-ins. That type of stuff. So I'll just go ahead and go back. So you do have to create a little spreadsheet, and this is just a little spreadsheet that I created. So basically, it has their name, it has the unique URL that you assign to them, and their affiliate link. So what you do is you would put in their name. This is their unique affiliate link, and then this is their all-in-one profit link right there. You can put number of signups if you want. And then what I do is I put the splash page right on there. And then I think sheet 2. Um, I don't know what I was doing on that one, but this is the main one. You want to have their name, their unique URL, and their affiliate. This way you can keep track because what will happen is when you go, for instance, like this 9 p.m. That's assigned to that gentleman. So if I come back over here and I do 9 p.m. See, now I know that this tracking code, this tracking affiliate link, is assigned to that gentleman. So that's how you want to keep track of it. Just do a little spreadsheet, have their name, the unique URL assigned, and their affiliate link. And you want to be sure every time that you uh, respond to somebody with the follow up email right here, instantly, right then, I would go, once you've created the unique URL, you've sent it to them, go right over to your spreadsheet, open it up, and add this information there, and then save it. If you don't keep decent records, you're going to have some problems. So, again, it's not that confusing. You just want to be sure and keep track of that. So that pretty much is how you track them, and that's pretty much how you do the rotator and how you set up your rotator on there. So I think that pretty much covers it. I talked about the rotator, I talked about the tracker, I showed you how to your first email. We talked about a little spreadsheet. I don't know if I've got any. Whoops. I might have. Um, Sometimes I just like to create you can create a little page that you could just copy and paste at the end of each week. So basically, come Monday or Sunday night, the first thing I do is I go and you can do something like this. Just bring up a little word pad and just put their name, maybe hits, and then if they got any signups. Whoops. And so what I would do on Sunday nights, I would then go to my rotator, and I would then determine who I'm looking at, look at their stats, come back over to the little word pad, and put in their name, how many hits they got, and then if they got any signups. And I would just go through each one of those top of the 5 that are in there. Once I've done that, then I can then communicate with them and say, hey, I can just go back and I could just copy that as I send them an email and say this is how many hits you got. This is your signups, and if you did any changes, whatever the case might be. Then once that's done, then I just simply hit reset and I reset all these. So now they're fresh at 0 for Monday morning. So that pretty much sets it up with your system. The next training below this talks about your personal website or your personal sales funnel. If you decide to go that route, you're not really doing a team. You're doing your own thing. It's your unique capture pages. You could tie in the team collective to that, or just keep it separate, or just do a personal one. The personal one is designed to pretty much just promote your all-in-one profit affiliate link. Every sign up that comes through is just simply going to you, and you can build your business that way. So these are the two. The last one is the step number 3, which I haven't quite got finished yet, but it will be shortly. So don't worry. This will be the second team rotator, and you can actually just refer people to this rotator. I'm not going to track it. I'm going to simply create a couple of capture pages with a generic follow-up emails. But people can get involved with it if they want. They simply send me their affiliate link. I'll add them to the rotator. And again, it's one of those where if they just don't want to build any of these 2 pages, they can still get signups. But I'm not going to track it. I've got too much going on. I don't have time to track everything. I'll simply add them to the rotator. The rotator could get quite big. If somebody decides, for whatever, I can eliminate them from the rotator. But again, it'll be lower hits. I think we're asking for 500, but I'm not going to track it. The follow up emails on that one are just going to say, hey, uh, here's the rotator, click to join. And it's not really going to have too much follow up. I might have my information on follow up in there. I'm not sure, but that's the other rotator that they can use. There just won't be as much control over it. So that pretty much wraps it up on the training. Go get them, get your team set up. If you have any questions, by all means, call me, send me an email. Again, I've promised that I'll help people set this up if they just can't do it. Or if you just need help, by all means, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help you, or send me an email. Again, thanks. I appreciate you spending some time with me. And until next time, I'll see you at the top. Bye.